Braves win total under over 95.5. People who left: pitchers Ray Jackson, Luke Jackson, Darren O'Day, and Kenley Jansen. Players who left: Dansby Swanson, Adam Duvall, Robbie Grossman, Hernan Perez, Jake Merznick, Pat Valaika, and Delano DeShields. Trades: a whole lot: Sean Murphy, Lucas Lutwidge, Colby Allard, Joe Jimenez, Lewin Diaz, Eli White, and Dennis Santana. Free agency re-signings: Max Fried loses arbitration. Nick Anderson, Tyler Nutsack is re-signed for 2 years as long as Jordan Luplow. Tyler Matzik, for those who didn't catch that. Coaching changes: Brave lost assistant hitting coach to the White Sox, but are not planning on replacing him and sticking with Seltzer and assistant Magnolonius. Under the radar minor league signings: Jesse Chavez and Kevin Pillar. C-Mac, what grade are you giving these Braves and why?
I give them a B minus. I mean, this just gets stacked. Pretty, I think the 95, whether they get there, is a different story with their win total. You mentioned they got Murphy. I mean, this lineup, Riley's really turned into, probably one of the better hitters in the National League, and he could have just a huge year. Maybe even look to him, put money on his MVP. Swanson gone, but Madison, 35 jacks. The lineup's solid. The staff's good. I think the Braves are ready to go. They don't have a great farm system. I'd say the bottom 3, maybe some places even have dead last, as I've gone through stuff. And but they're a win now team too.
Just like when half their team is what? Yeah, under the age of 25. You don't need a fucking
exactly. They're a win now. Yeah, they're fine with it. Exactly. And they got another pitcher. They got that Schuster. Kid, he's a lefty. We'll see if he could, be back into that starting rotation. So, Braves are the Braves. They went to some down, times last year in spurts. So that was the only thing that could maybe, if that happens again, and they could standard the win total. But I won't be involved in it.
I won't be involved in it. Chris, what grade you giving these Braves and why?
B+. For many of the reasons that Connor said just earlier there, the bringing in Murphy and some of the other moves that they made, I think that this team probably top to bottom, at least for sure, for the top 4 starters, are top 3 in the National League, probably top 3 in baseball for overall strength of their lineup. And then we even mentioned his name so far, Spencer Strider. Especially, I don't even know if he needs to or if he wants to, but especially if he ever developed a third pitch, good God.
He actually worked on a changeup last year. He did. Threw it like 6-7% of the time.
Yeah, I know. But with that, just his slider is disgusting. Just disgusting. So anyways, for the win total, this is another one for me where I'm probably not going to be touching it, but it's either over or nothing. This is one of the teams that I think in the National League that can win 100 games.
CBS Sports gives them an A, and I'm going to give them a B. Like you guys said, adding Murphy solidifies the catcher's position for years, and they did lose some bullpen pieces, but did a good job in my eyes in bringing in other people to replace them. They did not replace Dansby Swanson to me, guys, and that's a big piece of this team's success. Their starting rotation and bullpen are top 5 and warrant this high of a win total, but it's just too high in my opinion, and 95.5. If I can get another game, I may be putting some money on their win total under. I expect the Phillies and Mets to be just as competitive, if not more competitive, than these Braves this year. So shout out to Spencer Strider for changing his number to 99, his all-time favorite baseball player, Mr. Vaughn from Major League.